Hi, I'm Amber from Ultimate Body Pilates. Today I'm going to work on some exercises to help with a stiff back, and you'll need a small little ball if you have one. Okay, we're going to start on our knees, and we're just going to start some small little rocking forward and back. Try and keep your back nice and long. Okay, so I'll show you when you've gone too far. Your back starts to round, see rounding, we don't want that. Try and keep it nice and long. Know what your range is. We've done about 10 there. And then you want to bring your knees together. This is usually the weakness. Feet out, same thing. Now the range of motion is much more limited in this position to keep the back long. If you can go further, do, but don't compromise it that you're rounding in your back. 4 more. And bring your feet hip distance apart, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, and cat and cow 10 times. Curling up. We over-recruit, especially if we have a sore back. We tend to over-recruit muscles. So try and just relax into the motion. Don't use muscles too much. Just try and get some motion happening without too much effort. In Pilates, I might always work smarter, not harder. So think about how much effort you need to use. And breathe. Few more. Nice, smooth, continuous flow of movement. Then I'm going to have you stop in a nice neutral spine position, long spine, and think you're a dog, you're going to wag your tail. So you look towards the hip that you're moving, side to side. Then we're going to go into more circular motion, circumduction we call it, in Pilates. We're going to come back to center with round and up, circling. So really just try and let your body flow now. To about 5 each way. Try and make it feel good. It's not irritating anything. And come back the other way. Breathe. Normally when we have a stiff back, it's the global stabilizers that are shutting down. So we want to try and get movement in the middle areas again. Come back to your center. Nice work. Stretch your toes out. Pull up through your center and just lift that foot up. We're going to hold this with the opposite arm if we can. About 30 seconds. Think about reaching through your fingers out through your foot. Try to stay in one straight line. And then come back in. Again, slide on the other side. And really slowly come up so that your hip bones are staying face down towards the floor. And breathe. Find that two-way stretch, the reach through your fingers, the reach through the heel of your foot. And come back down. Good, we're going to come over now. Lie on our backs. Lie down on your backs. Bring your hands by your side. Take a deep breath in. We're going to try some nice bridge articulation. But first, before we do that, one of my favorites is called pelvic tilts or pelvic clocks. All I'm doing is tilting. If you make a triangle with your fingers, place it on top of your belly and try and get the movement to come from this area. Less is more, but if you're quite stiff, you may have to move your knees around, your ribs around, which is okay, but gradually try and get it to go smaller. And then you're going to rock side to side. It's a small movement. I'm skating on the back of my pelvis, sliding one way and then the other. And then we all know what a clock is, right? We want to make that clock face in the pelvis. So we can go one way, anti-clockwise or clockwise, we'll do both. Let's do a couple in each direction. And then reverse. Find your neutral, come back to center, hands by your side, articulate. So posterior tilt back into your flat back position. Use your triceps if you need to, stand strong on your feet and really try and segment up through that spine. Don't think about what needs to be activated, just try and think about lifting up. Less is more for this one. Take a deep breath in and then find the reach and articulate back down, segmenting your spine slowly. Really try to feel each vertebra come back down. And then lower your tailbone down. Again, usually as it starts to warm up, we can come a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. I want you to come up. Now I want you to think as you come down of lowering your ribs down and back under your heart. Okay, keep trying to pull your rib cage down and back under your heart. More, so we get that nice articulation. And then we'll move from the right places one more time. Breathing in and coming up. Come up to that nice high ski slope now. And remember, drop these upper ribs down and under your heart to come down, reaching your knees across the room. Articulate. All the way down. And then relax your pelvis down. Nice work. Take your feet nice and wide now on the mat, about the distance of the mat. Arms can come to the side. And you're just turning your knees to one side. Keep your shoulder blades still and come to the other side. Breathe and come back to center. Nice and easy. Couple more. Keep them to one side, roll yourself over to that side. Come over to lying on your stomach with your ball. So we're lying on our tummies now, arms outstretched. Lengthen through your toes, press your hip bones down, keep your arms straight, small lift, press your pubic bone down, just push your nose along the floor, come up to a chest lift, keep your pelvis down, and come back down. This is really for your thoracic spine, so let's keep the lower back out of it, keep it still and grounded, draw your shoulders back, lifting up. Look towards your ball, hold it there, then take one arm off, reach, and come back. And the other side. So usually you come up a little bit too high, irritating that lower back. So maybe be a bit more conservative in this one. Stay down a bit lower, pull up the ribs if you can, and open up that upper tight back, and come back down. We'll do one more set. We'll come up a little bit higher this time, shoulders down and back, really drawing in, lifting up, and reaching. And come back to center. Balancing reach. Come back to center. And lower back down. Keep your arms by your side now. Turn your head to one side. Close your legs together. Double leg kick. I want you to lift your legs straight up so your knees are slightly lifted. Exhale. Interlace your hands. Lift up your chest. And turn to the other side. Exhale. Breathe in. Now we exhale. One more on either side. Turn your head and we lift. Opening up. One more time. And lift out. Good. Bring your hands back to your chest. Push yourself up. And let's sit back into our child's pose. Get a nice stretch here. We're just going to finish with some nice mermaid sitting. So just work the lateral side rib cage, which can be quite tight. So sit in a Z sitting position. Try and get your hips nice and down low and level. Arms outstretched onto the ball. And you're reaching. You don't have to go too far because I want you to try and stay grounded in your hips. Breathe in into this rib cage up here. And exhale underneath here. Breathe in. Try and create space in those intercostal muscles and exhale. And then turn from this area of the body, not your hips. Keep your hips still. Rotate up and over. Bring the ball close to you if you're quite stiff like me here. And then take it out. Scoop inside yourself. And then come back up. Tiny little movements. And let's change sides. Square off, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And we're coming up and over. Really breathe nice energy into the side there. And exhale. One more time, breathing in. Exhale. Keep those hips down, rotate around, bring the ball closer. Move it out and scoop in and back through your center. And open your chest up. And again, scoop in and out. And open up. Okay, let's come up to standing for the last one. So find a wall, come over to a wall, stand up really close. Get your whole body against the wall, raise your arms up. Really press your hip bones into the wall, stretch your fingers up, get your toes slightly parted, and lift your hands up. Take your chest up, but try not to move your lower back, and come back. And again, lifting up. It's a really nice one to do after all day of sitting, to find that extension. 2 more. The last one. And come off the wall, step back, you're done. Thank you.